welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna just dive right into it today because there's a message that needs to come through, but I'm not entirely sure what the message is. So let's go ahead and just start by centering ourselves, taking a deep breath. I'll just start shuffling and see what comes out for spirit. Facts. Facts are really important. They're really important. I think for someone, though, the facts are going to be the deciding factor. The facts are going to be what determines your next course of action. And sometimes these days, understanding facts is difficult. But the thing is you do need to realize your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid, and that can also be interpreted for your intuition. Using your intuition with facts can be a balanced approach to determine what steps you need to take going forward. Let's see. Someone here is not sure where they want to go. I'm going to take this one. Snake, rebirth, death, life, renewal. Your next steps are going to renew things for you. It's not going to be as scary or horrible as you think. Another one, call your ancestors. And we're going to take this one. It said, hold your boundaries. And they want these two as well. Tornadoes and peace. Okay. Let's see. All right, there's going to be lots of what do you want to call it? What are we calling it, Spirit? There's going to be a lot of lies spread. There's going to be a lot of people looking out for their own interests instead of the interest of the collective, the interest of the community, interest of their family even. There's going to be some upheaval. The tornadoes, I'm getting a picture of like Wizard of Oz, and the tornado is lifting the house and everything we know and completely taking us somewhere where we have never been before. The tornado, it's going to take us onto a new timeline. Some of us will be able to elevate to the new timeline. That's what this choice is going to be. If you need help, call your ancestors to help verify things. Hold your boundaries. One of the ones that also came out was the rune Uruz. And you're going to need some endurance. You're going to need some courage. You're going to need to face what's going on with vigor and not give up. You know, oh, they want this one. This one is an Ogum. Rish. Endings. Overcoming. Yeah. Controlling power. So there's a group here that's going to learn to control the power, learn to control the dynamics, learn who's in control. And you are going to reveal it. You are going to find peace in it. You're going to find the balance between fear and knowledge, fear and peace, fear and truth. What else do we have here? I think this is it for this one. We have another rune and another stave. We have radio. There's progress, and there's going to be an evolution. There's going to be an evolutionary movement. And then fern, the staff, protection, rooted guardian, steadfastness, shielding. I think it's going to be really important to get some shields in place for protection. And this protection can be through some of our amendment rights here in the United States. If you catch my meaning, because we don't want to say the wrong words, some of your protection could be building that community to help protect you. Some of that protection could be protecting your spiritual self, your physical self, your emotional self. What else? The evolution, progress, movement. I'm getting, you think it's stagnant, but things are moving. There, I get a vision of water moving underneath a frozen river. The first couple inches are frozen, but there's movement underneath in the dark where we can't see it. It's where that death and rebirth section, life is renewed. We start someplace in the dark, but we have to start in the dark, right? And then we move into the light. Part of this is learning to be in the dark so that we can face the light. Some of the things we can do are to give thanks. And some of this is going to be found through adopted family or surrogate family. We there's a lot of us that are going to be cut off from family through this process where we're not upholding the same values and visions for the future. So we're going to have to make and create our own families, our own connections, our own communities. It's going to be difficult. I think, okay, so here's something. Tornadoes in the desert, this is just an aside, but tornadoes in the desert are going to end up being something more common. This is going to be a sign or symbol for someone. The specific one that that this message is for you. Okay. They want me to use this deck too. So, take a deep breath with me. All of a sudden I feel like my heart's pounding and I'm nervous. You guys, we're here to find peace, right? Your feelings are valid. Your nerves and your fear are valid. But I want to let you know that there are people who are controlling what we have access to. They're controlling the algorithms. They're controlling what we see on a level we've not really acknowledged or known. People who are in those sectors do know. Okay, they want that one. And they want this one. So maybe what we need to do collectively is to start listening, finding those people and listening to what they say about how the algorithms affect what comes across our feeds, so that we can start knowing the truth. We can start looking for what the facts are. We can start seeing the reality, and we'll be able to better protect ourselves. We'll be able to better evolve and move and flow the way we need to. All right, let's take a look at these since we're not getting any more. I got the King of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay, King of Pentacles. See, King of Pentacles, grounding, earth. Like, we need to go outside and find that balance with nature. And Temperance reminds us to, or at least it's bringing up to me, it's coming up in conjunction with this controlling power and overcoming controlling power. Oh, okay. All right. So Temperance comes with Rish. Okay. Overcoming the controlling power is going to take Temperance. The controlling power right now is the one that is trying to break us up, the one that is trying to divide us, right? But we need Temperance. We need to know the truth of things. Let me look this card up specifically. I usually don't go for the definitions of things, but I think we need to know what this is, because I feel like it's the answer to the controlling power and how to break it. We have some life lessons coming our way. Prepare and be aware. Visualize who you want to be in the end. Make your choices accordingly. Oh, okay. Visualize who you want to see in the end, along with the overcoming controlling power. The way that we're going to overcome controlling power is by starting to visualize the outcome we want. Start thinking big, start dreaming big, start dreaming of a possible future. We already know what our current reality is, right? And this year, 2025 and 2024, and I believe 2026, according to me and how I feel, these are years of anything can happen. And we're already like about a year and a half, just over a year and a half into this period. And we have seen so much negativity, evilness, hatred, fear. Now, what if we were to imagine the other possibility, the best possibility for humanity? And that is what Temperance is calling us to do. Temperance is calling us to, like, imagine and start putting forth that energy, start pushing that energy out. And it's going to be vital for us to connect to the earth in this time frame. And in part of this process, because our connection with earth and animals and nature and everything has been very much severed, and we need to reconnect. Like, it's vital, like just as vital as breathing air. Okay, we've got another King of Swords and Two of Wands. All right, let's see. King of Swords. I always think of swords as like cutting through things and revealing things, cutting away what doesn't serve. And like with the connecting with the Raven is someone who's seen kind of as knowing everything, attracted to what shines. And so maybe the things that are brightly shining and really sparkly and meant to capture our attention, we're going to cut through that and figure out what's really behind that, okay? What else is here? Someone is on the, like, they're looking out and trying to figure out what steps to take. We're going back to this facts, valid feelings person, okay? It looks like you're going to need to sit down and prioritize things. You're going to have to find out what your priorities are, and that's going to help you figure things out. But also, so is dreaming of what you want to see. That's going to help figure out. There's a lot of people who are stuck. I get this picture of people in mud. Like, we have mud out here in the desert that is just, everything's sinking to it, and it's really crazy. It's really crazy how bad that soil works. So, like, we don't want to be stuck in that position, right? We don't want to be stuck there. We don't want humanity to be stuck there. So, let's see. They kind of want me to go back to these. And I think we're going to get one more. Please take what resonates and leaves the rest behind also. If this is not for you, just move along, you know. Okay, we've got two. All right. Yep. So we have the Edad stave, which basically is like, you know, we're going to have otherworld support. We're going to have supernatural communication to help us with this if we're open to it. You're going to have a discerning spirit. Like, when you want to be able to find out facts, you're going to be able to discern what is truth and what is lies. When you are at the end of this cycle, like, that is coming for you, or it's already something you're experiencing. And then the last card, and we're going to leave it with this, is we're working on the inheritance of our children right now, and our children's children, our family. We are working on the earth and the humanity that our children are inheriting, and this work is valid and necessary and vital. Okay, there was a word vital coming in here somewhere. It is extremely vital if we want things to be good for humanity, right? We need to have an understanding with each other. We need to forgive each other. We need to hold space for each other. We need to be honest with ourselves before we can even do that, I think. But if we can do all of this, if we can figure out how to control or take back our power over our emotions and our intelligence, then we are going to leave a beautiful, abundant inheritance for our children and our children's children and the earth. And I think that's worth fighting for. So if you liked this, please give a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, everything, whatever you want. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope this resonated. Bye.